All right, well, we've got a project here. I'm working on a project to get rid of ghost pots, crab pots that have lost their corks in the winter, and we need to find them on the bottom of the river. So, in the county I'm working with, and so we've gotten, for our first kit, this Hook Reveal 7, a triple shot. This has the side scan capabilities, and this one also has the U.S. inland maps, so we can have a better ability to track what we're looking at. So also LiPo battery, got an 18AH and a charger for that. This is going to go in an ice fishing kit, kind of a bag, so it's portable, so we can move between boats. And so right now this is my temporary board. I'll cut that to fit in there and mount that into the bag. We got a fireproof bag for the LiPo. All right, so here's the case for the fish finder. Got some side pockets, memory cards, clean screen wipes, so forth. Sits in here. I've got it mounted to 2 boards, so it's in there kind of sturdy. I'll probably do a little more, but that's enough for right now. And the cover has a plastic over it. You can't barely see it in there. The device is in there, and you can, when you're not using this over it. Go ahead and show you. This is my LiPo in a fireproof bag. Got my marine nav right here and a audible air horn in this old battery bag. I don't have a battery that small. I have a bigger battery. Here's the charger. Don't need that in here right now. There's my battery, 18AH 12.8. Going to go feed this Lawrence fish finder, and so this is a cool little bag. It's got a little hole on the side to run wires through, so I'm gonna have that up high so it'll stay out of the water if there's a little splash of water down there. Okay, what we have here is just a real rudimentary setup right now. Just have the wires screwed to the terminals. I've got a ampage 3 amp fuse there that came with the unit to inline there. This is a portable unit. We're going to be able. We want to move this unit between systems, you know, skiffs and pontoon boats and so forth, and this kayak every now and then. All right, so I have got my wire running on both sides of that. It's going to run up through that crack. Plug in the back of the unit. Let me get that all set up, and I'll come back. All right. Well, we have our temporary setup here. Hopefully that's sturdy enough. Surely it is, as long as my pedal doesn't hit it. I've got it cranked down pretty tight. Now we're going to put the unit in. And hook it up. Sitting in the seat looking over. I can have it like that. I can have it up, whatever. I'm not sure. I mean, the sun's probably going to impact this pretty bad. This goes into the smaller of the 2 plugs. It's got a little track in it, and the track is, I think, on top. You just there. Yep, it's up on top. So that's this little butt. All right, let's see if the power works. Hey, that sounded good. Look at that. Woohoo! All right, well, we're about to put her in the water. We've got our transducer. I'm not loving the way that's coming off the back of the boat. It's almost straight. It's almost level. It's not level. It's not straight. That really needs a bend in it to work. Like, it needs to come out and come down. All right. Well, the transducer's in the water, and it says it's supposed to just barely be in the water. Sure seems pretty lightly in the water. Have a feeling we're gonna do a little run around here, and it's not gonna be perfect. And we're gonna come back to the beach. I will give you an update if we change it. All right, for now, side scan going over here, and down scan going right here. And between and there's also charts and sonar. You can do a few different settings. Between these two, I'm hoping we're going to be able to identify structures underwater. the best of days. Tons of wind right now. Surely this will show up. I can view it like that. Let's do that. All right. Okay, we're gonna go back over we just set it on 800. You can see a crab pot showing up, but I moved the boat and it's turned. So let's go over a couple rows here. What was that? Okay, this is a jetty wall. You can see on the left side there. The wind, come on, quit fighting me. That was us going by a wall. There's one. White dot at the top. This is one we just went over. About 20 feet from them. Oh, all over the place. We can't not go right over top. Expect to find what's there. Interesting. Now, I think all those have buoys on them. I'm starting to see crab pots at 800 hertz. It's hertz, not megahertz. Not a radio station. Oh, and look. There's a couple there that are not. Don't have corks on them. Uh-huh. Something down there. I would say those do not have plugs on them either. Interesting. No, there he is. They're definitely smaller than the oyster cages. Tool in our arsenal, Sonar, and that spot right there is a crab pot. So we can use that. Once we side scan, we can use this to find the actual pot. Alright, we should pass that crab pot in just a second. Not right now. And that one didn't show up. I got close enough to it. I think you have to be over top of Sonar. So let's go over the crab pot. There's two right here. We're going to go to the side one. Oh, there's something in the water. I guess it could be that crab pot behind me. Yeah, probably that. Ooh, look at that spot. Four crab pot in there. Should show up about 3, 2, 1 to our right. There it is. Crab pot. Kind of familiar. Now this one, now we had a little bit of a blue tick up here on the sonar for that. Really nothing in the down scan, and there's something there that is not on the radar. This one I'm going to go over top of, and we should just barely see on the black of side scan something, but we should also see it on sonar. Okay, just passing it 3, 2, 1. About now. So confusing. There it is. Is that it? Huh, that's it. It's just delayed. Pretty much go to the top of the crab pot, so it should be on the black column and show up in sonar. Passing the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should show up. We're passing the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Dim results. Got marks on everything. So if we go over top, that's what we get. Looks like a plan. Okay, we have our setup on pontoon boat. We have a wire to the battery down there, just sitting on the ground right now. This is temporarily screwed down. I don't have the bag for it yet. Transducer wire running all the way back here to our rig, which has just got a clamp and a transducer on the other end. Okay, this just goes, hangs over the back like so. What is all that stripiness? Oh, there's a ton of fish right here. Look at all those fish. Right onto the back of our boat. Looks like there are not those fish going by, which is disappointing. Something's going on with the transducer. There's another transducer down below that. Okay, that is moved to the side. Still kind of busy. Not sure. So this is the charting system, and this is all the paths I've taken. This is the Smith Point Jetty. This is around Little Wicomico, and these are all the waypoints, places I have found something looks like a derelict crab pot. Now we can use this boat. I did this on the kayak with this unit, but now we can take this boat and travel to these same waypoints. And if, you know, we got a lot of room, we can pick something up. Okay, we're coming up on waypoint 4. I'm going to switch over to side scan when we get there. Right now I'm having to hand hold this thing because it wasn't working off the back. So we're going to have to do some retrofits to get that to work. Going right over it. Of course we got stupid boat wake. I don't see it. It's gonna be really hard to film it on one boat and then find it on another, I think. That's one back there we just went by. Should be one right here. I think without a trolling motor, I'm not sure the pontoon's going to be that good picking stuff up. Pound net, and I'm going to track depth and structures. There's sometimes crab pots out here. Normally I would troll with this thing. I'm just going to just a tad deeper. Okay, there we go. I'm going to try it out. Let's see how that works. Alright, it's working. Actually tracking both sides better than it does on the kayak. Let's get a little closer to the pound net. There's a tree, there's another tree, and something beside the tree, and a bunch of tiny fish. If you look at that top right, you see the down scan showing a ton of fish activity, but the sonar is showing, you know, almost nothing. So combination, pretty small fish. There you go. Actually, nothing happening out here though. Waypoint it. Pontoon. These are just crab pots, normal crab pots. Should show up at 3, 2, 1 now. Why are they not showing up? So weird. Crab pots are a little elusive, you know? They're not a lot of structure to them. I'm going to go over top of it, I'll watch it. I have a harder time turning left in this boat because of my seat. Okay, let's just go around this one. It didn't pick it up. Why did it pick that up? There it is. It's just late. Okay, there's 2. So you see that spike? That was me going by one right up top of it. Problem is crab pots, they don't show up 20 feet away. They're too small. You gotta go over top. Okay, so Waypoints, where are you? There it is. There it is. We found it. You see it down there? That spot right there? Right over there. We found it. Oh, you're looking at me. Spot right there is a crab pot right over there. It's right, just went off the screen. Let's see if we can find it again. It was this side of the float. Oh, look at that. We just drove right over it. And there's nothing here. Let's see. There it is. It's right there. That's it. Put another waypoint. So it is yep, there it is. Just drove right over it. Whew, that's a workout. I'd call this in your face video. Like, I got it right where I see. Just below my eyesight. You don't want to see this. A little more. Down there. There's a splash coming up off the transducer. It just kind of rolls in the boat a little bit long, so you know, you run it for a couple hours, you're gonna get a gallon of water in here. And we have a bilge, but I think a little, maybe a piece of plastic right here would be advantageous. Under it seems to be okay. Okay, there's something under the water right there. Yeah, I didn't mark it. There's also some fish. Could have been fish. Okay, we now have the camera set up to work. The fish finder. But it also could be a crab pot. And it's so tall and skinny, that seems to be the way crab pots read on this thing. Electric trolling motor going 1.5 miles an hour. See if we see anything here. Okay, we're gonna go over crab pot with a trolling motor and see how it looks. Sorry, Mr. Seagull, you chose to land right where we were going. Be a little sketch because we're going upstream of it. Hopefully we're more powerful than the stream. This is gorgeous out here today. Blue skies, seagulls flying in the air. Okay, right here. It looks like, oh, there it is. You can see it right there. Well, that's on that side. What night mode looks like. Decent fish right there. Chokers roll through this line right here. You can see two lines right there. That's the two cables. see them in the down scan up there. Sure barks. Helps me learn their thinking. Crab pot there. About now. But look at that sea bass. Come on, bro. Look at that guy. See ya.